This is the story of Sam Bankman-Fried, the former CEO of FTX, who is now facing the harsh reality of life behind bars at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a facility notorious for its troubling conditions. The journey he took to get there began in the Bahamas shortly after the FTX failure, and after initial court appearances, he was bailed to his parents' plush home near Stanford University in Palo Alto, California. These are shots of the property when it was up for rent a few years ago. Sam's journey then took an abrupt turn when prosecutors said he breached his bail conditions by attempting to tamper with witnesses. His bail was revoked, and he found himself within the confines of Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York. Known to be one of the most troubled facilities in the American prison system, MDC Brooklyn is far from a comfortable place for anyone. Within the MDC, cells are cramped, measuring roughly 10 by 12 feet, often housing multiple inmates. Prisoners are kept in pods of 30 to 40 cells, which open into a communal area. SBF is a vegan, and according to his lawyers, has been struggling with the lack of dietary accommodations at the facility. His prescribed medication, Adderall, is not readily available either. However, the issues with MDC Brooklyn extend beyond just food. The facility has been marred by allegations of abuse and mistreatment for years. Lawsuits have been filed against the facility, revealing disturbing patterns of harassment, discrimination, and even denial of medical care. Tragedy has also struck within the walls of MDC, with incidents of suicide, homicide, and COVID-19 related deaths. These cases have raised serious concerns about inmate welfare and the standard of medical care provided. But why is Sam Bankman-Fried in this predicament? Sam is facing securities fraud charges from the Securities and Exchange Commission. The allegation? A complex scheme that diverted FTX customers' funds to his crypto hedge fund, Alameda Research, without proper disclosure. He is also accused of mixing FTX funds at Alameda for undisclosed ventures, extravagant real estate purchases, and substantial political donations. This scheme allegedly led to enormous losses across the crypto industry, and most observers agree were the trigger for the crypto winter that began in earnest in 2022. If convicted, Bankman-Fried's sentence could even surpass that of Elizabeth Holmes, the founder of Theranos, due to the significant impact his actions had on the financial world. In cases of securities fraud, federal sentencing guidelines dictate that prison sentences are correlated with the amount of damage done by the fraud. While the Theranos fraud was large, it is dwarfed by the alleged FTX one. Holmes received an 11-year prison sentence, even though she had 2 children under 3 years old. There are no such mitigating circumstances in Bankman-Fried's case, and 20 years in prison is potentially on the cards should the trial not go his way. Sam Bankman-Fried's trial is set to begin on October 3rd.